task of the day. We are testing the TANNUS armor inserts. So I just put this last night. So for those of you who don't know what the TANNUS armor inserts are, they're supposed to be bike liners that have a 10 millimeter tire protection and wall protection. Well, 10 millimeter on the tire, but wall protection is a little bit thinner. I don't know if you remember, but these tires that come out of the box from Juice already have 5 millimeter protection. I already had liners on mine at the beginning, but I took them off to put this on. So the tire inserts are rather expensive, but not over the top. So my tires are 20 by 4.25, and I got mine at, say, 20 by 4 to 5 inches. So the process is pretty straightforward. The instructions are on the packaging, so don't throw that away. But you could always go to their website to watch the video. So I want to record the process, but I'm going to spare you the trauma of putting them on. So what's cool about the TANNUS armor inserts is that it says that it has 10 millimeter of protection. If you add up all of that protection, especially the one that you already have on your tires, that'll be like 15 millimeter of protection. It might not stop at 2-inch nail, but the little stuff, it will definitely stop it from puncturing your tire or tube. It will stop it from puncturing your tube. So the hub motors are kind of a pain to change because you have to disconnect the back motor from the bike, and they weigh a ton. So it was very important that I do this for this bike. I didn't do it for the mid drive because that one, the motor is in the middle of the bike and it's attached to the center as opposed to the rear wheel. So it took me about 2 hours to do everything. I took my time because I wanted to do it right. Mind you, I never have taken off the rear wheel, so I didn't know how hard or how easy that would be. And I was taking lots of pictures to make sure that I put everything the correct way, because there's a bunch of washers and things that go on the back as opposed to the front. That's why I never put a liner on the back of the wheel. That's why I never put a liner on my back tire. Plus you need like this special wrench to do it, and I didn't have it at the moment. So somewhere on the screen, I'm gonna put all the tools that you need to do this on a juice bike. And I'm pretty sure the process is the same on other bikes. So it may not fit at first, so I was gonna bolt up in the center of the tire, like in the inside of the tire. So you're gonna have to press down with your either your palm or your knuckles to make it smooth, so you could insert the tube. So that's gonna take a while. Is that mine was at the low end of what they sold, and I'm thinking that's why, because mine was 20 by 4 1/4, and the TANNUS Armour was 20 by 4 to 5. But other than that, it's the same old, same old. Like putting back the tire is the hardest thing for me, because towards the end there's a little stubborn piece of tire that doesn't want to go inside into the rim. So I always end up using my tools very carefully because I don't want to puncture the tube. So if that's gonna save me from fixing a flat in the middle of nowhere, I think it's worth the trouble getting them, and it's worth the price. I'm yet to make a review on them because I only had them for hours. So I don't know if in true world experience how this will actually work. So comment below if you had any problems with the TANNUS Armour. I'm very curious to know why people who have this and been using them for a while know about the product that I don't know about. So that's a blog. Ride safely.